Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? Today, I'll just tell you guys what I'm talking about. I'm going to be talking about 7 bags from Louis Vuitton that I feel like are not worth their price or are not worth the price that they are at anymore. And in tiny little parentheses and a small size font, for me or to me. I have to put that out there because sometimes people get all bent out of shape when I start talking about bags that I don't like on my YouTube channel, and they're like, that's the best bag ever. Like they have invested all of their Bitcoin in Louis Vuitton. And I'm like, it's not that serious. But the reason I enjoy these types of videos, especially when I'm looking for bags that I want to purchase, it's nice to hear someone's just, how do you say, perspective on a bag, or their justifications of why they don't like it, regardless if it's price, if it's functionality. I'm going to be throwing like a little bit of everything in this video of why I feel like these bags are not worth their price anymore. So finding my list, because it's on my computer, I think that I have them listed first and foremost at an old price. This list is from October. I wanted to make this video a long time ago and I never got around to it. So I'm just going to include a screenshot either here or here with the USD price, current price. So the first item is going to be the Pochette Accessoires accessories. I know everyone wants to say accessoire. I say it to you guys, very pretentious. But it's just the accessories with my broken English. And it is, I have it listed here for $1,290, which I think right now in Europe, it's 1,000 euros, give or take. And this thing, I don't consider it a bag, but last time I said that, so many people got on to me and said, it is a bag, it is a bag. And I'm like, it's an accessory, it's in the name. I was arguing with people about this. So for the purpose of this video, this bag to me is not worth the money at all. So for that price point, I think you can maybe go to a different designer slash luxury slash contemporary brand and get something that size for a fraction of the price, or you can take that money and spend it on an actual bag that is, in my opinion, an actual bag, because the Pochette Accessoire is not a bag to me. It is an accessory that you maybe can use as a catch-all in a bag, that you can maybe take out and use it as an evening little clutch. You can throw it in another bag that has maybe documents and things that you don't want rolling around everywhere. It's just like a nice thing to have, but it's not a bag. It's like when people made the toiletry pouch into a bag. It had a different function than being a crossbody bag. It was a toiletry pouch. And so the Pochette accessory, for me, accessoire, is not worth the money. And it's not a bag. The next item, staying in the Pochette Accessoire range, family, I don't know, neighborhood, is going to be the mini Pochette Accessoire. So basically the smaller version of this bag. And I have it listed here for $745. Same exact justification as the normal Pochette Accessoire in M, I think is the size. Even more, how do you say, magnified for the mini, because it's smaller and it's still a shit ton of money. You can spend this money, save up a little bit more, and buy a totally like new functional bag from Louis Vuitton. You can take that money and buy a totally new beautiful bag from Tory Burch. I know for some people they aren't comparison, or they're not comparable, but for me, I would rather have spend less money to get something like a card holder from Louis Vuitton, where I will get a lot of use out of it, where it's a nice little staple piece. It's an entry into the brand, and it's something that, in my opinion, is nicer. That's just it's a fraction of the price. Or I would rather have an actual bag from Louis Vuitton, or I would have none of those things, take that money and buy something very nice from a contemporary luxury designer brand. Something just fell, y'all. Something's not happy with what I just said. It's Louis Vuitton ghost in here saying, no girl, don't give that advice. So the next bag is probably going to hurt some people's feelings, and it's not meant to, it's just my opinion, you guys, but I know that a lot of people love this bag. They will die on a hill for this bag, but it's just not me. And it is the Pochette, Metis, East, West. And I will even go as far as to say every Pochette Metis bag in the Pochette Metis family. I'm sorry, but this bag just does not do it for me. How much is this? I have it listed as $2,910 for the East West, and ain't no way. It's not justifiable. When you're looking at the other bags that you can buy from Louis Vuitton, you can get an all leather bag from Louis Vuitton for almost the same price. If not, you have to spend a little bit more, but you can get an all leather bag that is a lot more functional and just looks a lot better than this bag, than this cash grab of a bag. There are a lot of bags from Louis Vuitton. I feel like for every luxury designer out there, almost every expensive thing that you purchase, it may like have hints of cash grab in how it's designed and how it's promoted and how it's put out to the general public. But this bag, or there are particular bags and particular collections that in my opinion feel like just cash grabs, and this is one of them. They were trying to reinvent, modernize, and revamp the Pochette Metis that in my opinion is very popular. A lot of people love it, but they wanted something that was maybe a little different, that they could charge a little bit more money for, and they created just a long, just a longer version of the bag. The next bag is actually a bag that I really like and I've been wanting to add to my collection for so long, you guys, but it's getting to the point, or it has gotten to the point where it's gotten too high and I don't think I will add it. And I'm very sad about this because it was something that I really, really wanted, and it was the Montaigne, the backpack, y'all. I have it listed for $2,710, I believe, but I'm pretty sure there was a price increase, so it's close to 3,000 bucks. The reason that I don't think this is worth the price, because when I was looking at it back in the day, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was around 2,500. How do you say, let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I was looking to purchase it, it was maybe even less than 2,500. And the thing that I didn't like at the time, but I was willing to overlook because it was priced at that point, were the thin straps and also maybe the flimsiness of the straps. I really liked the older version of the backpack, and I don't know why they got rid of it, because it was so much nicer and so better in my opinion than the new version that they have out. I liked the bottom, even though it was probably a BITCH to keep clean and to keep pristine and nice and not get it wet and not get marks on the leather. But I liked the straps. I liked how you opened and closed it. I just loved that. And so when they put out the new version of the bag and they increased the price, and the straps just look so uncomfortable to me. And so that basically means that I'd be spending upwards of $3,000+ for something to injure me, to hurt me, to be uncomfortable, which is not something that I want to happen. And the thing is, when I'm wearing a backpack, that's why I have a Lululemon backpack. I have another little backpack that I wear from some off-name brand. They all have thick straps. They have like puffers in the back, so it's very comfortable because I put my laptop in there, I put a water bottle in there, I'm using it for traveling, I'm using it for the gym, I'm using it if I'm going to Disney World, things like that, which require a lot of things thrown inside. So if you're the type of person that's not going to fill your backpack up, that's totally okay. It might be something for you. You love the backpack aesthetic, might be an option for you. But if you're a person that actually wants to use your backpack, I just don't think it's going to work for you. So the next bag is going to be the Onthego GM in monogram canvas, or reverse monogram canvas. And I believe I have it listed here for $3,250. This bag, if you got it years ago when it first came out, you probably got a really good deal on it, and you probably got it with different straps. And this is the one main reason why I don't think it's worth the money. These sad straps, these sad black straps that they have included with this bag, they just feel and look so cheap. And if I'm spending $3,200, $3,500 for a bag, I do not want cheap looking straps. I don't want sad looking straps. I don't want any of those things. I wish they would not have included any type of strap to this bag, because the GM especially is human. Who is carrying a bag? If you carry a bag like that, good for you. Who is carrying a humongous bag like long, like hanging over your shoulder like that? Most people hold it like a top handle, or the top handle goes like over your arm, but you're not like dragging this suitcase, this refrigerator next to you, like with this long shoulder strap. I could be wrong, and so many people do that, but it just seems so uncomfortable. I had alternatives. I actually wrote down alternatives, you guys, that I personally prefer. You don't have to like them, but this is what I prefer instead of the Onthego GM. The Artsy MM, amazing bag in my opinion. It's a little dated. It's not as new, not as modern as the Onthego, but it's still a very timeless hobo bag. Everyone loves a hobo bag. And then the Caramel, which isn't a square or anything, but the Caramel is 5,000. I was using this as like how do you say, showing the difference. For $1,500 more, you can have one of the nicest, or a very nice bag from Louis Vuitton, not one of their like base model canvas bags, which some people are like, if I'm spending $5,000 on a bag, I'm gonna go to Chanel, might as well spend the 20,000, the car payment, the whole down payment of my house on a bag. Very unique, very sophisticated, very understated. But if you're a person that loves loud in your face, then you probably like the Onthego GM, and that's perfectly fine. It's a sexy bag. I'm just really thrown off by those straps. The next bag, which is the second to last bag, and I'm looking to see what I wrote, because I wrote like a whole paragraph about this bag, and I think the pronunciation is the Montaigne. I don't know if there's a size about it or not, but I have it here for $2,910, and the reason that I don't like it is because it's old and outdated. I wrote that, and I said it looks like a base model Louis Vuitton, which meaning to say that when you're looking at the lineup of Louis Vuitton monogram canvas, even though the Montaigne is very expensive, in my opinion, it doesn't look like that. It looks like it could be sitting with the Neverfull and the Speedy. And also something else that I have written here, which is the can, I don't know about pronunciation, you guys, is the same price, or was the same price when I made this list, and in my opinion is a beautiful work of art compared to the Montaigne. Granted, it's a lot smaller, it's not functional, none of these things, but when I see the can, I think expensive. I think quality, regardless if it is those things or not, and if you perceive it to be those things. But when I see the Montaigne, I don't get the same feeling that I get from seeing the can bag. So the last and final bag, you guys, is probably going to be the bag that I give y'all the worst advice about. You're probably watching this thinking, the other advice that you just gave us wasn't the worst advice. You can give us worse. I can and I will. And I'm going to be talking about the Boite Chapeau Souple PM. I have it listed for $2,170, but I have 3 pieces of advice for this bag, or regarding this type of bag, and I just personally don't think it's worth the money. If you're in the circle bag territory, I would advise you to check out other luxury / designer brands out there that have circle bags that are a little bit more versatile than the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas. Actually, any of their Boite Chapeau souple bags that they have. For me, they look very casual. It might be business casual, it might be smart casual, it might be comfy casual, it might be cute casual, but it is still in the category of casual, living there rent-free. And it's very hard for me to see the bag coming out of that category and like moving to elegant, formal attire. When I see just people wearing this bag, maybe with a very nice gown, for me it just throws off the whole look. But there are luxury and designer circle bags out there that maybe have chains, that maybe have like a leather shoulder strap, but it still has a chain, or it has 2 different types of straps that you can use. And I just think that that makes the bag more functional. And the price point, I think, generally speaking, is maybe less. The other piece of advice when it comes to the Boite Chapeau Souple PM is that just get the MM, because I mean, technically you could be a person that says, I don't like the MM, I prefer the PM. And if you are that person, get that bag, love that bag, because it is a cute bag. But if you're a person that says, I really like the MM, but maybe I can't afford it, so I'll get the PM instead. Save your money, get the MM. It is, in my opinion, it looks 20 times better. And all of the bells and whistles that make the Boite Chapeau in general and the Boite Chapeau Souple MM so cute is taken away from the Boite Chapeau Souple PM. And so the last piece of advice that I'm going to give for the Boite Chapeau Souple PM, which is the stupidest piece of advice that I will give ever on my channel, but I'm hoping that if you're watching this video, you like bags and you understand the talk that is coming out of my mouth. You might not though, because it also goes against everything that I've just said in the rest of this video. But if you're thinking of getting the Boite Chapeau Souple PM and you're maybe putting it against the mini Boite Chapeau, I think it's maybe like a $200, $300 difference, the smaller bag being more. For me, what I would do is I would get the mini Boite Chapeau. But the AirPods case, the gum case, I have talked about not purchasing this bag before. I've talked about not purchasing this little accessory out there. It is not functional. It's not versatile. It's a novelty, but in my opinion, it looks so much better. And if you're looking for a mini bag and you have money to spend on a mini bag, because apparently you're willing to throw away $2,000+ on a circle bag that isn't the full circle bag, you might as well get a circle bag that isn't a full circle bag, that is like a cute work of art. But we're all crazy. Don't listen to me, you guys, because I'm just a crazy woman on the internet that likes bags. And so yeah, with all that being said, I love y'all. Happy holidays. And